Guys, I think I broke it. I think I changed the numbers incorrectly. Anyways, hello. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'll have to fix that later. But give me a moment here. I was having to install a new instance of Minecraft, so just give me a moment also. Water. There you go. Hello, Atomic. Hello, Diolix. I'm streaming earlier today than I normally do because I got out of classes earlier than normal. All right, give me a moment. I'm updating my mods. Let me see if I gotta update fabric. Yep. Okay. Launch. Let's see if this works. Wonderful. You went hiking. Very fun. What's the problem? What is that? Hold on. That's different. Give me a moment. I'm checking something. Where's view homepage? There we go. Alright, cool. I guess I'll just replace that mod. Cool. Alright, let's launch it. You're procrastinating on RBWR? Dealix, it's tomorrow. You need at least 5,000 points and you won! Obviously, unless you're procrastinating on RBWR to get some actual work done. In that case, continue procrastinating on RBWR. Great. All fixed. Alright, hold on, I gotta open the crash log because something broke. This is borderless mining in CWB. Okay. So apparently, I guess borderless mining is installed. Let me remove that and continue. Awesome. Yeah, so the problem I'm having right now, guys, is I'm having to create a 26.1 instance of Minecraft. Because I need to make a data pack for Minecraft 26.1. Which is why I am struggling to get the game open. Okay, cool. Hopefully it'll show the game. Video settings, it is in borderless. Okay, you guys can see the game, right? It looks like you can see the game, so I'll take that. 12 chunks, 6 chunks, max frame rate 150. Apply that. Dude, what the hell? Hold on. Why is this so nice now? Oh, that's awesome. Fancy, cloud distance, infinite, weather effect radius, infinite, see-through particles, all. Smooth lighting is fine. Biome blend, let's go all for it. Entity distance, 500%. Entity shadows. No vignette. Chunk fade times is fine. Mini myth map levels, 4 times. What's this? Fear-based filtering method that improves texture quality. Alright, we'll try this one, and we'll set that to 8. Improve fluid shaping. Hold on, what's this? Okay. Guys, I am so confused. This is all new. Okay, and then there's better grassify as well. Better snow. What does this do? Okay. Let's apply that. Continuity. Gotta love having that. Oh, Iris is down here instead of up here now. Okay, interesting. Dynamic lights. Fancy. On. And then entity special. Creepers. Okay, cool. More coaling. Dude, this is so nice. I love this. Like, why didn't we get this sooner? Okay, and a Voxy. All right, cool. That's those settings done. Let me just quickly rebind some things. Advancements. Don't want quick action. What is quick actions even from? I don't even know that. Sneak, sprint, switch items, good. Okay, I think there's only one other one I need to change right now. Welcome back, Mr. Petrotonic. Dang it, I messed it up. Welcome back. I am currently fixing up my settings because I use some very strange ones. FOV, let's go 90. Skin customization, that's good. I think that's good for now. We'll make it creative. Difficulty hard. World type should be super flat, and we'll do redstone ready. No generated structures. Game rules, experiments. Do we want? I don't think I need to enable any of the experiments. Game rules. Send command feedback. Broadcast command block out, but that was the one I was looking for. I love Minecraft as well. You played the Roblox version. I suggest playing the real version. It's really good. I wonder if there's a lot of FPS stress tests, huh? I mean, you know what? I can't say that's a bad thing. All right, let's create the world. So, chat, I am going to be making a data pack today because I have a... give me a moment. Mini HUD. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, this is so smooth. What happens if I run Voxy debug? Okay, doesn't look like I need to do anything there. I will get mine. I will buy a Minecraft Xbox 360. Xbox 360? I don't know what the newest Xbox versions are. Okay, give me a moment. Options, resource packs, open pack folder. I'll enable that while here. But, oh, excuse me. Give me a moment here because I need to get into the data packs folder. And then new folder, a death swap, and open with code. Cool. I trust the authors because I am the author. Now, let me switch to studio mode. And get VS Code open. Oh, it's all still in game captures. Interesting. So let me unlock that and move this guy over here. All right, that should be good. Not cool. I have a question. What country was I 1922 to 1991? Are you asking what country existed during that time? Because when did the Soviet Union form? That's something I should probably search up. All right, there we go. It was the Soviet Union? Lovely. Or are you saying yes, or are you asking what country was between those times? Because I know the Soviet Union, I want to say it was either 91 or 93. But I'm not certain on either. You like Soviet Union? I don't know if the Soviet Union's something to like. I'll be real. Alright, so welcome to the development environment. This is where I actually make my Datapack stuff. So, first things first, I believe I have create. Okay, okay, guess I don't have that. Alright, well, first things first, I need to start off with a pack.mc meta. Then I need a folder called data. I'll need another folder in that one called Minecraft. And I'll want one more folder in that called Death Swap. Under the Minecraft folder, I want a folder called tags. Tags, or is it tags or tags now? Hold on. I gotta go check my GitHub. Because I have a 26.1 data pack. It changed in 1.21, so I can easily do that. Tags function. Okay, yeah, so tags is still tags. The function. And then load.json there. Values, expected a list, yeah. And we'll just leave that there for now. Then for pack.mc meta, description, Minecraft death swap. That's all. We'll just have that. And pack format. What is 26.1.2? Hold on. Minecraft.wiki 26.1.2. Alright, 26.1.2 is Datapack version 101.1. So I don't want a pack format, I want supported formats. Is that the new one? Hold on. Let me make sure. The song. Also, my mom got back from Italy, UK, Germany, Austria, Suiza. Oh, fun. I have been to very few of those countries. A typical American, am I right? Okay, pack.mc meta. Let me view the page for this. So which one do I want? Oh, I want min format. Okay, cool. So I don't want supported formats. I want min format. Should be this 101.1. Cool. And that makes up that. And she get me presents a little coffee cup and an Italy plate. Oh, fun. And just because I want to maybe publish this at some point, let me do global. Actually, git clone. You know what? Give me a moment. I can't. I don't want you guys seeing this part, so just ignore this. Git clone. And alright, that's good now. Okay, just clone that so I can quickly grab the global here. Place it. And time adjustment, delete. Continue. Yeah, just get rid of it, thank you. And then this is Death Swap. We'll want to change this to be called Death Swap. The item, let's do Skeleton Skull. I think that'll look good. Minecraft Death Swap. All right, that's the start of that. So if I go into game and just type reload, I should see, yes, it's here. Where is my mouse? And where's the background on that? Okay, root. Is that no longer the path for it? Alright, reload. Okay, that's good. So, we've now got the advancements done, and the pack.mc meta is done. Now we gotta figure out what actually needs to come next. Because that's the challenging part. So I guess I gotta do death swap :load. New folder function. And then load.mc function. Shush. Okay, load.json can shut up now. Now, what we need is... what do we need? I gotta plan this out first. So, we're gonna have multiple players, which can't I just do... Where is my mouse? Okay, because I'm not doing anything with a mouse. Hey... There was a way to do this now. I don't remember what the command was, however. Okay, I'm clearly missing it because I went through all the commands and did not find it. No, come on. Particle rain, what is this? Oh, it's for particle rain, the mod I have installed. Is it a summon command? Can I summon a player? Because I know there's a way to make like player ragdolls now. I just don't remember the command. No join. Dialogue, difficulty, effect, enchant, execute, experience, FCC, force load function, game mode, game rule, give, help, item, kill, list. Okay, loop, me, message, particle, place sound, publish random, a recipe, reload, return, ride, rotate, say, schedule, scoreboard, seed, set block, set world spot. Spawn point, spectate, spread player, statistics, that's not a normal one, nor stats. Stop sound, stopwatch, I don't know if that's a normal one. Summon, swing, a tag, a team message, teleport, tell raw, test, tech time, title, TMTP, trigger, version of OxyW, waypoint, weather, world order, XP, Zoomify. Huh. Guys, I think I'm missing it. I am very clearly missing the command. The only one I can think of is summon. But what would you summon? Mannequin. There it is. All right, so we got a mannequin, got another mannequin, and we got another mannequin. So what I need to do is firstly team add death swap dot no PvP. The team modify death swap no PvP. See friendly invisibles false. Team modify death swap PvP. Friendly fire false. Okay, so all right, let me just do this. Team join. Let me reload it just so it creeps. Team join death swap at A. Does it add mannequins as well? Okay, slash effect give at E type equals. Oh wait, no, I don't. Oh well. So mannequin invisibility for 10 seconds 0. Perfect. But I can still hit them, probably because they're considered mannequins and not players. So that's what we want. So there should be no PvP between players. Data get entity profile merge. You know what? Merge entity profile. Okay, that's not correct. Oh, right, that's because I yeah, oh well. I'll just ignore it for now. So, we want to add a team that does not have, we want to add a team that prevents friendly fire. What else do we want? I think what we want is that was one of the things, is a Ender Pearl remover. So if it's been in the air for, hold on. So how long will it does an Ender Pearl last in the air? Is it under ingredients? It is. I still can't see my mouse, by the way. So tick freeze. Tick step. So we got so far 1 frame. Why does it disappear? What? A game rule, do spawn mobs false. Difficulty peaceful. Alright, and if we just tick step, everybody disappears. We'll set this back to hard. So that's 2 ticks. That's 22 ticks. 42 ticks. 62 ticks. 82 ticks. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Okay, so 88 ticks is the number we want. So Ender Pearls that are thrown should be deleted after 88 ticks, which is 4.4 seconds. I believe that's the case. Hold on, let me just do the quick math. Yeah, 4.4 seconds. Thought so. So Ender Pearls are not allowed to exist longer than 44 seconds. If they do, they get deleted. Yippee. Maybe I should also add a failsafe that basically says within 5 seconds of an Ender Pearl being thrown. Or actually, hold on, let me test this. So the data get entity at E type equals Ender Pearl, limit equals 1, sort equals nearest. So it is Does it not have an age? Okay, we'll step a tick and then compare these two. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this for a moment. Maybe if I turn that off. Nope, my cursor still disappeared. It's still gone. So air is still 300 seconds. Owner, it has motion, it has rotation, has position, but it doesn't have an age. Oh wait, it no, but has been shot doesn't help. So that left owner, wait, is that new? Looks like it is. Okay. Huh. Got it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow because I feel like it. Give me that bow. Darn. Huh. Come on. Dang it. I can hit it. I just gotta be better. Oh? Darn. That looked like it could have been it. Come on, no, you can't tell me that didn't collide. Tick unfreeze. So can't really do anything with ender pearls unless I give them each a scoreboard objective that counts down, which I could do. I'll definitely think about it. So we got a team that disables PvP, and I'll do something with the ender pearls later because that requires a tick. What is it that... So what do we need for death swap? Well, first we need a timer. So I need to create a scoreboard objective. Scoreboard objective, add the death swap dots. Add death swap as a dummy. Scoreboard, and then... I mean, if I'm just making this... I think I'll just make this for a one-time thing, so we'll ignore all this. Execute if score death swap dots. What should I test for? Because I'm going to need to test for a certain player. Also, welcome back. Death swap dot something, and then we'll just call it death swap dot x for the time being. Death swap. It matches. We'll do 0 dot dot for now. Run function death swap colon first time setup, as I typically do. Isn't there a way I can follow that without having to control click? I have no idea. All right, so first time setup. The scoreboard players set death swap dot min death swap, and how many seconds should this be? I'm thinking if we swap once every 5 minutes should be the average, so let's go anywhere from 3 to 7. I think that's good. So 3 times 60 is 180. Scoreboard players set death swap dot max death swap to And then 7 minutes is 7 times 60. 7 times 6 is 42? No, 35, 42, 49. Wait, no, 42. So 420. Nice. I got a giant golden chocolate coin from Norway from my mom. Awesome. That sounds good. Okay, so 180 seconds to 240 seconds. That is our goal. I will also need a config file, so we'll just .config.mc function. Ow. So between 180 seconds and 420 seconds is what we want the death swap timer to default to. Let me go grab the config from my data pack from time adjustment, because time adjustment has just become my default because it's everything that I have. It is delicioso. That sounds delicious. It's a giant golden coin. How can it not be delicious? .config. Here we go. So I'll copy it from here and copy it all the way to the bottom. .config. Boom. Huh. You know what? Maybe I should copy it from the 26.1 version. So yeah, let me copy it from here. Much cleaner. I have a question from school. All right, go for it. So we don't need a do daylight cycle. We don't need presets, and we don't need a do daylight cycle, so I can delete these. Do you think I'm a bad painter? Well, I've never seen any of your artwork, so I wouldn't know. I won't need this. In fact, I don't think I need the entire update line either, so I'll just comment that out. All right. What's happening on Discord? I can't see a lot of... All right, I got something to be angry at now. Lovely. All right. Some of my friends call me a bad painter. Well, everybody has to start somewhere. I mean, you don't think I was just born to be good at coding. I didn't come out of the womb understanding how to write functions like this. I also draw my Steam and Steel engines, Glyn, Toby, and Percy. Awesome. Wait. Never mind. I thought I saw something. Alright. I'll just... You know what? I'll delete all this, because the big thing I wanted was just the title bars and stuff. Although having the functions here is useful as well. Let's create that. So the uninstall function, scoreboard objectives, remove, death swap. And that's it. I think that's all I need for the uninstall function. Are 1, 7, and 6. Awesome. Used to watch a YouTube channel called Heist. And it was really funny because he was playing with, was it Khan? He's playing with another person named Khan. And in the game, I don't remember what the game was called anymore, but in the game, they accidentally numbered 2 of their locomotives as 1. So they decided to start numbering their locomotives as the Fibonacci sequence. So the next one was 2, then 3, then 5, then 8, then 12? No, 13. Yeah, that was fun. Drew them with my heart and care. Awesome. Sounds really good. Hold on. I don't want time adjusted configuration. I want depth swap configuration. And depth swap should be gray. We'll make it gray instead of black, or instead of gold. Or do I want? I think I need dark gray. Yeah, it's dark gray. Perfect. I also use a pencil and pen. Traditional. Good. Very good. Always good to start. As I said, always good to start somewhere. All right, reload. Nope, not return recipe. Reload. Function desktop.config. Perfect. This is what I want to see. Although I think I need a few more characters. About, what is that? 6, I think. So let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Death swap configuration looks nice and clean. 0.5 drift fit. I have no idea what that is. Okay. So we have death swap configuration. And if you hover over it, if I could see my mouse. No pen is very good to draw because infin. Warning, yeah. Warning, this is irreversible. That's what I want. So, for configurations, let's do execute if function, no, execute if score death swap dot pvp death swap matches 0 run tell raw s text. What do we want for the text? And to know how I like Legos. I don't think I need to know how. Legos are just fun. And also you can build trains with them. I mean, for crying out loud, I have a legally distinct interlocking bricks for Union Pacific 4014 sitting on my desk. Because I watched TD Bricks. TD Bricks. I don't know what TD Bricks is. Never heard of it. Or maybe I have. I wouldn't know. So for the text, right, open square brackets. The color should be dark gray. That's all I need there. Then text. We'll make the color here red, and we'll make the bold true. Text, and then we give it a closing bracket. A color of dark gray again. And we got to do a bold false because it's after this. I need that, that's a thing. All right, and then we just need click event. You know how Lego made a 1988 train set long ago? Maybe? I don't follow that closely with Lego. Action run command. command should be /function death swap : config / enable PvP. Cool. Then we'll just copy this, paste it here. Matches 1 instead. And we'll make this one on and green. And then we'll just rename this to disable PvP. Cool. That is what type of engine you have? Sure. Config. Scoreboard players set death swap dot PvP death swap 1, and a function death swap dot config. Perfect. We'll just copy that and put it into the disable PvP as well and make it 0. Lovely. So now if I just reload and run the... Excuse me. Oh, there is no death swap, right. Scoreboard players set a death swap.pvp death swap to 0. Hello, A-Dog. Water. That's what we want. Now, if I reload. Oh, what is it? But there is no death swap.x. Oh, no, that's why I want unless. There we go. So PvP is initially off. And if I could find my mouse, it turns it on. Perfect. Oh, right. I forgot something. I kind of forgot some text at the front there. Text. We'll just say PvP. Actually, I don't even need this part. I just need to PvP there. That's all I need. Copy and paste it. Nope, not there. There. There we go. Look at that. PvP off. And yeah, now I gotta... Glenn is a coffee pot engine, Toby is a tram, and Percy is an RCR Class C. I know what a tram is, but I don't know about an RCR Class C or a coffee pot. I'll have to do some searching. Alright, well now that we got that done, we'll do timings. Which timings... I guess I'll just do it, make it easy on me for now. So telra at s text, and I should have it we'll just do this time between swaps. And we'll make the color dark gray as usual. And tell raw S. And now this time we want text. We'll do 4 spaces. Actually, can I insert a tab here? I don't know. Hold on. Hello, Almond. Welcome in. Indent using tabs. Tab size 4. Okay. All I want is to quickly copy that. Indent uses spaces. Yeah. So I just want that to see what happens. And then minimum with a space and an open bracket. Yes, it is. I'm glad you noticed. I have to I have to make it by Tuesday, so I'm doing my best to go fast. Actually, I don't want text, I want score. And name is deathswap.min. Objective is deathswap. And I'll add more to that in a moment because I need text. Seconds. And then I'll just finish it off with a color, dark gray, and a bold plus. Let me get rid of this song from the queue. You and Steven Steel, if you push the trucks, they will move. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that's how you make them move. Okay. So then I need a color. We'll make this one green. We'll make bold true, and then we'll have click event. We'll make click event be an action that suggests a command, and that command is slash function death swap colon config slash set min with. I noticed that you said it needed to be done by Tuesday, so I put the puzzle together. Yep. I'm doing my best to work on it. So currently I'm working on a easy to use config just so that it's easy to use. Could you imagine that? I just want. All right, hold on. Give me a moment. I want to go check it in my released data pack because that one actually has something that functions. And what am I looking for? Excuse me, you are not all the way. So I'm looking for manual adjustment. That's it. Here we go. So if I scroll here, yeah. Time in, and then we'll do time in seconds. Perfect. That's all we need there. So we'll make a copy of all of this and put it here as well. And then we'll make a copy of all of this and paste it here and call this maximum. Make it display max instead of min. And then instead of set min, it's set max. Cool. And if I just reload and run the config. So it doesn't know what a tab is. Lovely. Let's just replace that then with spaces. There we go. Time between swaps, minimum and maximum. So the minimum is currently defaulting to 180 seconds. The maximum is defaulting to 420 seconds. AKA 3 minutes and 7 minutes. So, and who knows, if people want this enough, maybe I'll turn it into a data pack, or I'll release it as a data pack. Cool. So if I just reload that, there we go, much cleaner. Oh, and I do want one more down here. Telra S text, that's all. Cool, nice and clean. I will admit the dark gray is a little hard to read, but it's I think it's the correct color for what type of data pack it is. So PvP off. And then I'll do one more setting for ender pearls, because I know Pat brought that up. So execute if score death swap dot pearls. Death swap matches 0. Run tell raw, and you know what? I'll just copy this tell raw for the time being because it's right there. And we'll call this Ender Pearls. And so if it's off, the next option will be kill after time. I have no idea what we will even be doing. I'm just joining for the ride. If only I could stream. It does suck that you can't stream, but it's going to be fun, and I'm doing things, as you can tell. Headache. All right, we're good. So, oh yeah, let me quickly fix these because it's upset that it can't find them. And Pearl Age. We'll do that. And then we'll copy this. We'll paste it here. We'll make this match 1. Ender Pearls. We'll set this to be from off to remove after time. I think that's good. And we'll make this to Pearl on. Copy this. Make this 2. And this one we'll make yellow. This one we'll make green. And we'll just call it on. And then we'll call this Pearl off. And now we just got to do, so Pearl Age. Scoreboard players set. Death swap dot pearls. Is it pearls or pearl? Just it's pearls. It's just plural. Death swap to 1? Yeah, 1. And then function death swap dot config. We'll copy this. Paste it over here, set this to 0, and then Pearl on. This should be set to 2. Lovely. And now we just need to set a default value for it. So scoreboard players set death swap dot pearls death swap. We'll set the default to 1. So reload, and there we go. So PvP by default is off. Ender Pearls by default is remove after time. If I could see my mouse, I would click them. Go pull some trains. All right. Yeah. Almond, any other settings you think I should add that I can't think of right now? Because I think because PvP and Ender Pearls were the two big ones that we were talking about. And then the time between swaps was just like one I thought of. Now I need to know if there's any other settings I need. Otherwise, I'll get working on to the actual logic. Because logic, something tells me Atomic is an RBWR. I don't know what it is, but it's just something. Holy point gen for U1 sucks. Are they full auto right now? Is that why? Anyways. But the one is manual, but the rest is auto. Great. Well, Atomic, I mean, you did join Toe. Which is a really funny name for the server. And was completely unintentional. The manual one is content. They have de-aerator auto on? I can't believe this. Unbelievable. Oh, config. You know what? That's a button I need, is start. Or, I guess... I guess maybe not in the config. We'll make a different page for that. Hold on. All right. Cool. So the config is done for the most part. I just need to do the update datapack guy, which I wonder if I... Okay, it does appear, but I just can't do anything with it. You know, assuming I know where my mouse is. Okay. Huh. Oh, darn, I hit that. Okay. Because I'm not actually sure what to do for deaerator. My spelling died. Deaerator, you just keep temperature. That's really it. It's as easy as it gets. It has an equivalent relationship with its switch. Hence why in Top Hat's Operator Emporium, which was 100% unintentional in its naming, or in its abbreviation, the lowest certification in both lists is deaerator, because absolutely everybody should know how to do deaerator with ease. Looks like I need a few more equal signs for that. Either case. So that's config all done. We can leave config as is. But now we need something else. Also, load.mc function, we need scoreboard, objectives, add death swap dot pearl age dummy. I don't think there's anything. There is nothing I can use to record just the age. Okay, if I search up age, duration, no, just dummy. So that's a lot of settings for a death swap. Oh, and I should add one more. Yeah, I should add one more. So actually, I don't need one more. Because I can just have one that says that adds anybody who has the death swap set to per offer. No, I do need one more, I just realized. Scoreboard objectives, add death swap dot join. And it should be trigger. There. Alright, then let me just update on install scoreboard objectives, remove Pearl Age, and scoreboard objectives, remove join. Cool. And then scoreboard players enable No, I don't want this. What I want is a new function, and I'll call this... So we don't want config. We want dot... the start menu dot MC function should work. And we'll have it kind of just say, we'll have just three options: start game, start or end, I guess. No, you know what? We'll just call it dot begin. and just have it start the game. So tell raw at a text death swap is about to begin. In fact, we'll make it fancy. Color dark gray. Bold true. Because I want to be fancy with it. Is about to begin. Type color white, bold, false, text / trigger death swap dot join, color blue, a bold false, underlined true, click event, action, run command, trigger a death swap dot join, text to enter. All right, color white, bold false, underline false. Cool. So that should do that. Begin in 30 seconds. We'll do that so that there's time. All right, with 2 manual, I'm getting 0.2 points a second. That's terrible. With 2 manual, yeah, no wonder. Yeah, the point reduction is insane. Wouldn't you believe it? In fact, there's a website that allows you to view what like the point reduction is with each auto on. Okay, then we'll do schedule function. Remember, for unit 1, the maximum amount of points you can earn per second without meeting plant demand is 1. So it's 1 point per second, unless you're meeting full plant demand as well, in which case it jumps up to like 1.1 or so. So death swap : start round, and schedule it for 30 seconds. So where is it? Start round. There it is. My internet isn't letting me do the tutorial. Oh no. Maybe close it. Maybe feel free to pause the stream, DLX. Don't worry about the viewership capsizing because of that. I'm joking. Just feel free to do it. So execute if score death swap dot PvP death swap matches 0. Run team join death swap dot not PvP at a scores equal. Actually, you know what? No. I'll do this. It matches 0 as at a. No, that doesn't help. At a scores equals a death swap. Death swap dot join equals 0 ... or 1 ... there. So basically, if somebody has typed death swap dot join, add them to the team so that they can't do damage. Or actually, no. We'll do this. Let me go to load. We'll remove that. And we'll just make it death swap. Now start round. And team execute if score. PvP death swap matches 0 run. Team modify death swap. Friendly fire false. So you're on 2 different devices. Is turbine easy to manual? If you're talking unit 1, if you're talking about unit 1, then yeah, mostly yes. If you're talking run up, kind of. If you're talking about pressure, yes. And just in case, we'll make this 1 so that's true. Ow. I'm sitting on my phone all of a sudden because I left it in my pocket like a doofus. Alright, so that's that setting. If score death swap dot pearls death swap matches 0, run function death swap colon remove all pearls, and then we'll make a copy of this. We'll make it match 1. Periodically remove pearls. Cool. So remove pearls. Schedule function this for 1 tick, not append, replace. And then execute or kill at E type equals ender pearl. Recommended using XYZ or distance. Cool. Apparently that helps with performance. I don't know how, but it does. So remove all pearls is good. Now periodically remove pearls. A schedule function this 1 tick replace. Execute as at E type equals ender pearl. Run. Scoreboard players add at S death swap pearl age 1. Once again, we'll add a we'll do distances dot 0 dot dot again. And execute as at E distance equals 0 dot dot type equals ender pearl. Scores equal death swap dot pearl age of 88 dot dot. Run a kill at S. Really? That's more efficient? Interesting. A lot of nuance with Minecraft, if you guys didn't know. Anyways, there we go. So that will do pearl stuff. So now that the pearls are properly being removed and all, we can spread players 0.0 spread distance. Ooh, you know what? That's something I should have thought about. Is the spread distance. So I guess I'll add that to the config. Because we'll do, for now, let's just say 4,000. Or we'll do one with a max range of 4,000. True. Or under? What? Hold on. You know what? Give me a moment. I want to understand this, but Minecraft.wiki. I choose you. I am looking for spread... Command spread players. Here we go. So, center, spread distance, max range, respect teams, targets. Spread players to positions on the top non-air block. Spread players to positions under the maximum height on the highest non-air block with 2 air blocks above it. Okay. Oh, I'm so smart, guys. There's a data pack I've been working on for a while that I'm not going to explain much. My brain might be frying. Sounds about right. Okay, so respect teams. Whether to keep entities on the same team together. If true, targets on the same team or teleplayer. That is actually really useful. We'll make it false, and then at a team equals death swap. Cool. This is what we want. Or is your brain frying because of RBWR, or is your brain frying because of what I'm currently doing? Or is it both? Or is it neither? So timings, then we'll need another Telra S text. And then this one should be spread distance. Telra S. Text should be minimum distance between layers. Color dark gray as per usual. And what we want is score, name, a death swap, not pearls, but death swap dots. It's everything that is frying my brain. Lovely. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What is it that I need here? Death swap dot min distance, I think I'll call it. And then objective is death swap. Text. We'll say blocks. And then we'll do another text here that just closes it off. Color is dark gray. What? Wait, why are some of these... Why are some of them in quotes and others not? Is auto control for the reactor aux control panel useless? For the reactor aux control? The auxiliary control panel? What do you mean? Like, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the reactor auto control? Are you talking about the one where you select the APR? Yeah. It's only useful. Actually, okay, no. I should say it is definitely useful because obviously you just have to set the APR and it'll automatically change values for you. But after a certain point, it kind of becomes useless because once you're stable, while it's stable, it'll help you. it'll help you stay very close to it by constantly adjusting values. However, once the period reads inf, it's mostly stable enough, so you can usually disable it. At least I do. Color. We'll set it to red. And actually, we'll do red here as well. Red, and then bold is true. Click event, action. Suggest command. Command is slash the function death swap colon config slash set min distance, and then distance is number of blocks. Cool. And we'll do the same thing for the next guy. Why are some of these... I don't want that. If I can keep the size smaller, that's better for me. How about for red? Or green? Nope, cool. So far I haven't blown anything up, which surprises me. Good! You typically don't want to blow things up, believe it or not. Green. Maximum. Max distance. Set max distance. Set max distance. I thought as much. Thought I'd accidentally do that somewhere. All right, cool. Did I ever set these? No, I did not. Cool. I'll have to do that next. So... let's go maximum spread distance. Okay, and this all looks good. So let's go into first time setup again. Scoreboard players set death swap dot min distance death swap, and we'll set it to be 512 blocks between players, and then set death swap dot max distance death swap, we'll set it to be 4096. Those will be our defaults. You know what? I gotta send a message, I believe. Where am I going to send this message? Right here. Actually, I'll have to send it later, just because I'm still working on everything. So set min. It should be scoreboard players set death swap dot min death swap. And it should be time? Is that what I called it? Yeah, just time. Cool. Put a $sign there, and then function deathswap.config. Cool. We'll copy this and do set max as well. And that'll work there. And set min distance is going to be something very similar. Just requires it to be distance instead of time. There. So far, so good, I think. That all looks good. And right, I want to access stop begin and we'll do a replace. Oh, what? Oh. You can't... Hold on, let me just make sure this is correct. Schedule. Command schedule. Oh. My power wasn't going down below. I forgot to set it back to rod. Oh. Okay. Huh. We'll have to make a new function called call start round. Because I just need function start round with storage death swap :data. So we'll do that. Distance.min, and then this one needs to be distance.max. And so call start round, we're going to want to put in here execute store result storage death swap data and it should just be a type of long. I think we want long. Scale of 1. Run scoreboard players get death swap dot min distance death swap. We'll make a copy of this. We'll paste it here. This time it'll be max. And you're telling me it can't do distance.min. So then how am I going to do that? So then time.min will get min here. And we'll get max as well. Cool. And I think that's all we need for this. I mean, you know what? I'll grab all this stuff just because I don't need it to run. We'll run it there. And so And we'll have it. You know what? We'll make this spread play. What? Oh, okay. That's actually really nice. And then call start round. We'll just call this start round. And there. So that should also mean that in .begin. Oh, that's so nice. When did that become a feature? Okay, so then we'll call function a death swap a colon randomize time with storage death swap data. Cool. And we'll just go to it. And then we'll do title at a title. Nope, not times, title. Text. And we'll figure out what we put there. We'll also do play sound dragon dot growl. Yeah. We'll play it on, I think UI. I think UI makes sense. At a, oh right, execute as at a team equals death swap at s run play sound. Run it at them. Volume 1, pitch 0.1. There. That'll play sound to everyone who's a part of this. Anyways, randomize time. We'll do execute, store, result, score, or no, storage, data, time to wait, or we'll just call it time. Or no, we can't call it time. Time dot set as an int. And actually, let me go start around here and just set these from longs to ints. One run random value time min dot dot time max. I think I'll just have to delete so distance min, distance max, time min, time max, and we'll just do time set. That'll do that. And we'll do schedule function death swap colon swap for time set. Cool. And we'll just make a death swap, or we'll just make a swap.mc function. Cool. I find U2's condenser much more fun managing. U1's condenser is just kind of, yeah. That's because it's U1. It's most of the things can be linked to it's U1 and it's all digital and has instant response because it's the beginner reactor. All right. So we got time. Right, yeah, we got all the timing stuff down. We'll just have it say begin in large text and make it bold. And title at a subtitle text. The last one standing. And then one last one, title at a. And actually, we'll just, so execute as at a team equals death swap. Run function death swap :info. We'll just grab all of this stuff and swap it over to info. And we'll do at s as well. Cool. Just to make things simpler, we'll do this. Cool. Action bar, text, and actually we're going to want to make this a big one. So text should be, of course, the person who joined my private server didn't shut you two off. Who even joined? Who even would have done that? Who even joined and had access to Unit 2? Alright, and the action bar... The action bar should list whether or not the... Oh, the action bar is going to be so... Oh, so fresh. Right, I remember we met him on RBWR one day. Anyways, so the action bar, it needs to display two things. So the action bar needs to display two things. It needs to display what Ender Pearl status is and what PvP status is. So... Oh, you know what I can do? Execute store results. Execute if score. Can I do that? Hold on. Give me a moment to think about this. Because I want a story string. Oh, yeah. If execute if score death swap dot pvp death swap matches 0, run data merge storage data pvp pvp is false. Color is red. Good. And actually, we'll just do this. We'll make it basically the same thing. So text is false, color is red. Matches 1. Make it say true. Color is green. And then we'll do the same thing for pearls. Oh, you know what? Hold on. So, a data merge storage test : test. And we'll just say text of hello. A data get storage. Yep. Okay, now if I tell it to do other. Okay, it just adds on. Cool, that's what I wanted to make sure of. And so if I do other and say, instead of hello, world, yeah, hello world, cool. I wanted to make sure that was how it worked. So merging storage is fine. So PvP will make it its own smaller section. And then we'll do Pearl and make it its own small section. Disallowed. Hey, bro, did you know there's a game on Roku called Gotcha Online? God, I'm never playing that. Ever. Those are as bad as brain rot games. So we'll name this one allowed and color it green. And this one shall be... they are worse. Yeah. Because not only do they get you addicted, they also make you spend lots and lots of money to do underage gambling. Let's go. So disallowed. What should this middle one be? Because short lives. Cool. That'll set the PvP and the pearls. Yeah, I like this song. It is very chill. I guess that's why it's called Chill Electro, huh? With storage, that's all about data. Cool. What hours in your country? 4. We've got UTC minus, I think currently it's -4 to -7. And if you want to include Hawaii and... Hold on. Alaska time zone map. Yeah, we have... How many time zones are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and I think that includes... So we got... Wait, 5? Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we got 5 time zones. Did you... Yeah, you just... I did not know there's a game. I did not know about the game, but just even hearing about it, I'm never, ever touching it. Okay, where's Hawaii? That's midway. Hold on. Oh, Honolulu. Okay, Honolulu is a -10. And on Play Store and Roblox, they don't get it. They make you spend thousands of dollars. I did the tutorial, now I go explode. That's the opposite of what you want to be doing. Anyways, after that quick side. Yeah, info. So PvP. We'll do text of $, a color of $, color. I don't know how you're supposed to... Give me a moment. Cool. Atomic has moved over. Ugh. Water. I made my OCs in Roblox Gotcha Online. Oh, I made my MV Titanic to MV Pedrotanic. doesn't that have a conflicting name? Because now you got two of them named the same thing. So, oh yeah, you know what? I should probably put this into its own function. And I don't actually have to call this the with storage one anymore if I'm putting it into my own function, into its own function. Yeah, Atomic has been on the Twitch side of things this entire time, so he just moved over to the YouTube side right now. Ender pearls, color white, text. We'll do that. Color. We'll do that. And then finally, we'll do text. And this one should be next swap. And we'll make it color of white again. And then finally, we just do score. The name is deathswap dot time for objective death swap. Oh, I hate that effect. That I don't like that at all. Okay, $sign there. And we'll call the function death swap colon action bar with the storage. Oh, that's right. I need two functions to do that. Okay, lovely. And then we'll just make that a function. The data get storage test text. Yeah. So how am I going to do this? Because it needs to be pvp.text. And then it needs pvp.color. Huh. Yeah, that was some bad news. What's the bad news? Pearls.text. Pearls.color. Okay. Oh, we don't want it to be storage. We want it to be score. Death swap dot time. Death swap. Cool. So we'll do that. Yeah, bad news. What's the bad news? Action bar, and we'll have this do schedule function. Let's swap colon call action bar 1 second replace. Okay, make that a function, and a function action bar with storage that swap data. Cool. Your LG 50s phone has died. What? LG. And now it's October 2019. Oh, okay. Not a bad looking phone. From old age. Ah, shame. I will continue, as I like to tell people, I will continue using my S9. You got it in 2015. It released in 2019. Are you sure it's a 50? I was a baby those years ago. Yeah, wait. Yeah, no, it's saying it released in October 2019. Home song. Gotta love these. So, got my first phone. That is way too young to have gotten your first phone. Oh boy. It was a Vivo one. I still stand by what I say. Honestly, if anything, if you're going to give a kid some type of technology at 5 years old, you give them a walkie-talkie. Now that... Delix, that's not how you do your job correctly. But you give the kid a walkie-talkie. That's how you properly raise them. Dude, I remember using walkie-talkies all the time. Anyways, action bar. I get... But I... I died game I returned to my grandma. Alright. So how do you do this then? Because it needs to be inside of a... Yeah, no, that doesn't work, so... Let me search this up. Macros. She's so angry because my phone was too fast. And then she smashed my first phone in the... Boycony? I don't know what that is. Because my phone was too fast. I don't understand how somebody would get angry at that. Hey. Function macro with storage. How do you call upon... Genuinely, I might have to go to AI for this one. This is... Wait, could that work? Let me try. No. Alright, guess I gotta. Hey. Let me just I actually have to ask AI about this. Because I don't know. Data to a storage like this. Need to call it inside a function with function bar with storage bar. How do I call to in the function. Oh man. To know where my first phone is. Didn't you just say it got destroyed? Ty's baking night, and there's no sign of Pilk or anything like. Man, good to hear him not torturing himself for once. I'm sure. I call upon set in the. I see baseball, which concerns me more. Great. It's telling me that it only... That makes things much more annoying. But he still has... he is still in a bag. Or my dad puts old phones... Black bag. Still have it to this day. Oh, fun. Yeah, I see that baseball now. What? Ty, what? I'm sorry, Ty. What? What are you doing? That does not seem like a good thing to have. Alright. Well, I guess I'm doing it this way instead. Lovely. Okay, and we'll do the same up here. So just delete these. And then PvP color, pearls color. Lovely. I think he's either doing it baseball themed or he's making it so where we can throw baseballs. You know, I like that second. I'm joking. Ty needs to stop injuring himself for the bit. It's getting bad. Okay. So that's all good there. I hope. You know what? Let's do a reload. Function deathswap.config. All right. And then let's do function.begin. And because I can't click it, I'll just type it. Okay. Right. Schedule clear. Start round. Cool. I forgot to do that. So start round. Wait. Does it? Oh wait, no, I don't want to start round. I want dot begin. So scoreboard players enable death swap dot at a death swap dot join. Cool. Reload. Let's try that again. Trigger death swap dot join. Cool. Now in 30 seconds, it should do something. You know what? Let me place white wool right here. Although I don't know where 00 is, so I'm gonna do the LG 50S. Come on, work, please. Oh, did you guys hear that? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was... But the action bar's up. A data, get storage, death swap, death. So, UV color red, distance min, 512 long. Distance max, 4096 long. And then time min is 180. Cool. Oh, wait. I think I know why it isn't working. Schedule clear. I believe these need to be surrounded. Cool. Let's try this now. Reload and I've joined, so now it should try it. Water. After 30 seconds, it'll teleport us. Hopefully. Yeah, it's still running. Tying a little, I'll let you know if he does anything. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to be raiding out to tie, so... Why doesn't it call it again? It only called it once. The call action bar. Hold on, let me... Fancy. Lovely. Where is it? Call action bar. Here we go. Death swap action bar with storage. Death swap data. Oh. So why... That all looks fine. Randomized time. Oh, wait. Right. Result. This one needs to be... Actually, let's reset it to that. And then do... Data... Or execute store result. Storage. Death swap data. Time. As an int. One run scoreboard players get death swap dot time. Death swap. Cool. And then I gotta go here, and I'll do scoreboard players remove death swap dot time death swap by 1, and let's see if that works. Okay, so call action bar was working. So reload function death swap dot begin trigger death swap dot join. Hold on, I'll read your story in a second. I'm in the middle of some very important testing. Tick sprint 20 seconds. Begin, be the last one stand it. Scoreboard objective set display sidebar death swap. The time is negative. Huh. So that's clearly not right. So randomized time. So it should... So start round.mc function. So execute store result distance. So time min and time max are set there. Players get okay. And just data get storage. Time min is 180. Time max is 420. Let's reload that and then do schedule clear. Let's clear both of these. Function begin trigger tick sprint 20 seconds. So just a few more seconds and it'll start. It doesn't set the time, which is what I find interesting. And there is no time in here. So, randomize time. Oh, maybe that's why. Hold on. Reload, schedule, clear. Trigger, that's what the join. Tick sprint 20 seconds. Come on. Okay. That was better. But it still isn't setting the time. Yeah, there is no time in here. So why is that? Execute store result storage death swap : data. Wait. So hold on. Maybe this is why. On ... 2. You know what? I'll have to figure this out at a later time. Actually, I'm going to continue working on this later. So for now, chat, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was tons of fun. We're going to go raid out to Tai Zikai 0. By the sounds of it, he's doing something. There's something bad. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. This was a ton of fun. I'm going to have to continue working on the data pack because I need it done by Tuesday. And I'm on a roll, dude. I'm on a dang roll. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. And I'll read your story once once I can. Yeah. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. And a goodbye. I missed the button.